Aristotle, another ancient Greek philosopher, made significant contributions to philosophy, ethics, science, and many other fields. Here are 50 great quotes attributed to Aristotle. Happiness depends upon ourselves. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Man is by nature a social animal. The one exclusive sign of thorough knowledge is the power of teaching. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. Friendship is a single soul dwelling in two bodies. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. The more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. Democracy is when the indigent, and not the men of property, are the rulers. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsion, habit, reason, passion, and desire. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. The most perfect political community is one in which the middle class is in control, and outnumbers both of the other classes. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. We become just by performing just actions, temperate by performing temperate actions, brave by performing brave actions. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure but to avoid pain. To appreciate the beauty of a snowflake, it is necessary to stand out in the cold. It is not once nor twice but times without number that the same ideas make their appearance in the world. Nature does nothing in vain. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. The law is reason, free from passion. The end of labor is to gain leisure. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. In poverty and other misfortunes of life, true friends are a sure refuge. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. Hope is a waking dream. Wit is educated insolence. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. The best way to predict your future is to create it. To give away money is an easy matter and in any man's power. But to decide to whom to give it and how large and when, and for what purpose and how, is neither in every man's power nor an easy matter. The law is reason, free from passion. The best friend is the man who in wishing me well wishes it for my sake. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. These quotes reflect Aristotle's profound insights into ethics, politics, education, and human nature, and they continue to be a source of inspiration and wisdom.